please welcome Mr. Terrell Norton.
Thank you. Fuck off, I don't believe you. Right. My name is Terrell. She did pronounce that correctly. I know some of you are looking at me weird because you saw that I was on a flyer or an event on Facebook and you pronounced it Terrell in your head. Don't be ashamed, it happens all the time. Let's put it this way, if she'd have said, please welcome Terrell Norton, this is not what you expect. You're like, oh, I love BET. And then I walk out and you're like, MTV still sucks, but okay, let's do it. I don't give a shit. And one time I asked my mom, I was like, why did you name me Terrell? And my mom's like a super positive person. So she was just like looking at me, she goes, Terrell, we wanted to give you like an interesting name. Terrell, that's interesting. I'm like, no, it's mostly just fucking misspelled. You guys laughed, she did not. My mom was always positive though, like, my name is Terrell, but if you read it, it's Terrell, right? Well, I showed up to football tryouts with a position already assigned to me. Even as a kid, I was like, this is fucked up. Like, but so here's what's funny is I'm not an athlete. That's not a new thing. That's been my whole life, right? I'm not an athlete, as you can tell. So basically, this is my greatest accolade in sports, was I was playing football, and the greatest thing that ever happened to me was the guy on the megaphone goes, and the running back was almost tackled by Terrell Norton. My mom comes up to me after the game and goes, I heard your name. I'm like, no, the fuck you didn't. She's always trying to be positive, and on the flip side, my dad was never positive, because there was like a duality in my household, right? Like, my mom was raised Southern Baptist, and my dad was an asshole. One time I looked my dad dead in the eye at dinner at middle school, and I go, Dad, one day I'm gonna be a stand-up comic. And he looked back at me and gave me that look I've seen so many times. He said, that's fucking stupid. Because I didn't know how to react. So basically everything you're seeing right now is out of spite. So thank you for playing along with this. This is nice. I see other people are living their lives in spite as well. Fair enough, fair enough. It's really weird, like, not really enjoying the dad that you got, you know what I mean? Because when you're a kid, everyone brags about their dads, right? Everyone's always bragging about their dad. They're like, my dad can kick your dad's ass. But I hated my dad, so it was like, bet, when can he come around? Best play date ever. I don't. So as you can guess, I'm a bit awkward because of it. So like, I couldn't really talk to my parents. So basically what would happen was anything that crossed my mind, I just fucking said. Leads to a lot of awkward conversations, as you can imagine. Especially on dates. Dates are the worst. Even worse is trying to get a date. Because what do people tell you all the time when you're trying to get a date? You gotta go where people are. Go to the bar, man, go to the bar. Here's the problem with me going to the bar. I'll be sitting on a bar stool talking to the bartender or anything like that. A girl will walk up all seductively. Hey, is anyone sitting here? Why, should I move? I can move a few stools down. I can leave if you need me to, that's fine. I think the bartender hates me anyway. I can just leave. By the way, at that point, it's like 6 p.m, so I'm not even wasted or anything, I'm just awkward. Anyone in here on a Tinder date right now? You know, my favorite part is no one says yes to that because we've all just agreed to live in shame about it. Like, I love Tinder, man. Fuck it, because it's fucking hilarious. For the record, let's go ahead and throw this out there. Stop saying you love Jesus on your Tinder profile, okay? Knock it off. Saying you love Jesus on your Tinder profile is like putting a Jesus fish sticker on a vibrator. It's sending a message, just not the one you think you're sending. Fair enough. I hooked up with one girl off of Tinder, and in the middle of sex, she stops, looks me dead in the eye, and goes, tell me my boyfriend's stupid. I mean, I'm gonna, but fuck. I once had to call into a date. You ever done that? Yeah, we'll meet on Friday. Then Friday happens and you wake up sick. Have you ever had to call that person? It's terrible. But in my defense, I was throwing up just horribly. And let's go ahead and talk about that for a second. Anyone in here thrown up recently? Again, we will live in shame. That's fine. But here's the thing about throwing up, is that we all do it, and none of us can do it with any dignity. Nobody's like, oh, that was nice. That was delightful. No one can do it with dignity, and no one's excited. Like, no one's like, oh, here it comes. I can't wait. We all do the same shit every time, right? When you start to feel it happening, you deny it immediately. You deny it. You're like, I got this. I got this. I can do this. I got this. Stay down. I got you. Then there's a mode of like, oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, bathroom. And then you get there, and what do you always do? You never throw up right away. You dry heave. Anybody dry heave? Oh. You ever notice something about when you dry heave? You're right here, right? Watch the feet. You do Michael Jackson for half a fucking second when you dry heave. And then when it happens, it's never quiet. You ever notice that? It's never like, it's, and that's why I'm not invited back to that Walmart. I was on a date recently, and the girl goes, what are you into? And I go, oh. Hair pulling, ass slapping, fuck it, I'll cuff you. I don't give a shit. She goes, I meant your hobbies. I'd like to stick with my original answer. Thank you. Right after that, though, of course, I left that date still single. And I decided, you know what? I need munchies. I'm a pot smoker. I don't know who else is pot smokers in here. Anybody? Yeah, that's only half of them. The rest of them are going, what? So I'm sitting there, and it was the most awkward thing in the grocery store, right? It's after you get all your food and everything like that. So all my munchies are just lining this conveyor belt, right? She's ringing me up. I never know what to do in that situation. Do I talk to you? Do I wait for you to talk to me? Do I just kind of twiddle my thumbs? Do I go fuck myself? I have no idea. So I'm sitting there, and I'm waiting, and she just kind of turns and goes, sir, you know, I'm in a psychology class. I was just wondering, you're a male? And I go, yeah. She goes, what's your favorite flower? The fuck do you mean, what's my favorite flower? You just asked me if I was male and then went, what's your favorite flower? She goes, yeah, a lot of guys don't know how to respond to that. I was like, you don't fucking say. And at the time, when she asked me, I swear to God, I just imagined like a little man in my brain just running around to boxes of information going, flower! A fucking flower! Any flower! Daisy, rose, tulip, couldn't think of a fucking one of them. So this woman goes, what's your favorite flower? And my response was, all purpose. I'm pretty sure I just threw money at her and apologized, like, I'm so sorry, and then just left. Okay, I'll tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. I like to leave people with a little piece of information that they can think about for the rest of the week. You guys down? Yeah. Are you guys down? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, nipples hard. Here we go. Does anyone else think it's a little fucked up that we run marathons for MS? It's kind of like having a bake sale for diabetes, isn't it? Like, we're all just kind of being like, look what we can do. Here's some money, shut up. My name's Terrell Norton. I hope I didn't ruin your night.